Hey, my friend, fellow traders, Will here over at XAUUSD.com. First, a big welcome to the video. So, it's Easter 2020 over, and this video is just going to do a quick recap of what's happened in our trading results this week. Okay, so before we get into that, if you're new to the channel, I want to stay up to date with my weekly trade alerts, my weekly trading videos. Simply hit the subscribe button now. Alternatively, you can click the link below for the Facebook group and head over and join our Facebook group. Okay, so let's get into the video. It was a rather, what I would call a very unlucky trading week this week. We didn't really start till Tuesday, and some of the positions came within a whisker of our entries and then took off. Some of them, one of the trades, which was the Euro Kiwi, actually rallied 500 pips, came within 10 pips of our entry, and then rallied 500, nearly 500 pips. Very unlucky. We're going to go over the trades now, which looking at this and analysing this, I've now decided to actually do another manual entry method for my signal service, which is using my favorite signal entry, which is the MACD divergence around where I look to get into the market. Okay, anyone who's followed my stuff has my free ebook, which you can get by clicking the link below. I show you basically how I analyze the market in 5 simple steps. Okay, so my main entry is the MACD divergence, and I'm just going to, in this video, discuss what happened and why we're going to start using that. People who want to take manual signals in their Forex trading using our signals. Okay, so this was our trading results this week. Okay, we've still got 2 trades open. We haven't slightly finished. Euro Japanese yen trade is still open, and the Aussie Kiwi trade, Aussie CAD trade is still open. Okay, it's breaking even at the minute. We had British pound Kiwi stop out, and looking at that in hindsight, I was looking at daily zones and thinking the volatility had slowed up a bit and the daily zones would start working again. My analyst was wrong on that. The weekly zone was the better zone in this one, and my entry should have been higher up. You can see on my, but everything in hindsight. Okay, my entry should have been around 2095, and when we analyze the charts, we'll start to see that the MACD divergence signal actually happened up there. Okay, and we had a stop out last night on the Aussie Kiwi. Again, I was looking at daily zones, thinking they'd start working again. They hadn't. It was a weekly zone above that. It should have been the entry. It was actually, we should have entered where we got stopped out, but it's part of trading, it's part of the game. 3 trades that came very close. Okay, you can see these 2 huge trades here: Euro Aussie and Euro Kiwi. Okay, Euro Aussie Tuesday morning when I was still sleeping, hadn't even looked at the charts yet. It came within 2 pips of my entry. If I had been at the charts, had I been awake, had I had my coffee, I would have been taking that signal entry manually. Okay, and it rocketed 300 pips. Again, similar story on the Euro Kiwi, came within 10 pips. Okay, and then rocketed up 500 pips. Just one of those things, just unlucky. Again, Aussie USD was 25 pips of entry, but there was a MACD signal. Now, what I'm going to start doing now in my service is people who want to trade manually is they can start looking for manually entering signals. If there's a MACD divergence happening on a 1 hour or 4 hour chart, then 40 pips of my entry. So this is the entry price. So if one of these signals happens within 40 pips of my entries, then it's okay to enter those trades. So it is. So now we're just going to head over and look at the actual charts. Okay, so you can see this one was, okay, Euro Aussie. Let's have a look at it. Okay, we were looking to enter at this was actually a weekly zone. Okay, at this weekly area here on the charts. Okay, not really. giving away my method here. Everyone knows my method, so you can get it for free by actually accessing the ebook. So you had this pause rally, this area caused this high up here in the weekly charts. We'll zoom in, we found a daily zone inside that. Okay, I was looking to enter this at 170, and you can see actually in this IC markets, which I no longer use, it became within 1 pip. Okay, just one of those things that happens, and you can see from the entry it went up actually 350 pips. Okay, we left on the table there. Okay, but had I been at the charts, again, I was sleeping Tuesday morning, it was Easter Tuesday. I don't really trade over Easter. I missed the signal. And the new rule for the signal service is hopefully if the subscribers, the clients can see these signals, they'll be able to take them manually themselves. Okay, because you can simply see here the 1 hour divergence happened right on our entry. So if you can see these divergence signals happening at our entry within 40 pips, we can enter the trades manually. Okay, again, 4 hour signal, manual divergence happened here. So again, just one of those things, really unlucky. So we were. Next trade was on the Euro Kiwi. Okay, similar story. Okay, we had this pause in the market here that caused this high in the weekly charts. I was looking to come down, really to enter this area here. Okay, I was just off with my my entry. Okay, look at the enter right on the zone, and you can see we looked the enter at 178.2, came within 10 pips. Super unlucky, and you can see the signals that happened down at that there. Okay, you can see, yeah, just one of those things you can't really. That's trading for you, and you can see from the entry, it actually ended up 410 pips. And give it an alternative divergence signal. Just unlucky. It was a nice trade. We were just off. I had been at the charts Tuesday morning at the same time. Would have entered the trade manually. I wasn't. I was in bed sleeping, and I hadn't had my coffee yet. So if I haven't had my coffee, I don't look at the charts. Trade we're in the Euro Japanese yen. Okay, so this was just basically a play off this. Okay, the market's been kind of the daily charge. Every time it comes down to this 117 area, it rallies up. We're still in this trade at the minute. We'll see where it ends up today, and I will send in an email over the weekend where the trade ended up. We ended up at 117. It's currently up around 13 pips. Okay. Next one is the Aussie CAD. Okay. This one again, we're at the top of this weekly area here that caused the low. Prices coming into it. Okay, we look to enter this. The daily area inside the weekly. Okay, everything made sense. Okay, trade hasn't been really, it's just been moving up and down all week. Okay, so this could drop down today. We'll see what happens. Back down. Hopefully it does. We kind of end the week break even. Okay, rather trading wise or signal wise, it was really good week. If those trades had worked out, they didn't. We just missed them by a few pips. I'm expecting this to kind of drop down towards the end of the day. So we'll see how that happens. Now, another signal happened very close was the Aussie. Okay, personally, if I hadn't been at the charts, I wouldn't have taken this. If I had been at the charts, I wouldn't have taken this signal. This is a bit far off. I like it close. But this was the kind of area I was looking at here. Okay, at the start of this weekly area. Got this daily. Caused this drop. And you can see very close to it within a whisker, and you can see the divergence signal happened around 20 pips before our entry, which was, what was our entry on the Aussie? So 0.648. Okay, within 20 pips of it, it's just super unlucky again. Pound Kiwi, hindsight, I was looking at a daily zone when I really should have been trading up at the highs up here. Okay. my entry should have been where my stop was, more or less. I should have been entering up here, whereas I entered at 208 here. So I tried to, basically was trying to get this kind of area here. Stopped us out, and you can see it's been dropping since. I tried to did send a signal in the Telegram group yesterday to re-enter to 10. Again, it just missed our entry by a couple of pips. And you can see right at the top of this, I just want to start using this divergence signal with my signals, allowing people to actually access that. Okay, we were really lucky. You can see from this to 210 area, we got a signal, and it's been dropping since then, nearly 220 pips. Just one of those weeks, rather unlucky. We'll see where we end up today. Currently, we're down or minus around 200 pips. If I had been at the charts, we possibly could have had around an extra 950 pips on that. That was left on the table. Okay, so from now on, with the signal service, I'm going to we're going to start looking for manual signals. So people who want to look to learn to trade themselves also, they can actually just get my signals, program them, and they can set up the MACD divergence, which comes with the chart, comes with the service. Everyone gets this free anyway. You can actually set up alerts. I think you can actually set up alerts for yeah, so you can display alert. You can also, if you know how to program MetaTrader 4, you can get them sent out to your email or your phone. Okay, so you can put your server in, your login, or whatever that works there, and you'll be able to get when a MACD signal happens on a 1 hour, 4 hour chart, you'll be able to get those signals. Okay, so one of those weeks we were. Oh, I get my face back up. We were very unlucky. I'm looking forward to next week. Get back into the winning ways. So if you're looking for a signal service that guarantees results, basically just showed you what we look for on the charts. You can use the signals as we pending orders, or you can use them with the manual entry signal using the MACD if you're a more active trader and like being at the charts. So there's two ways you can use the service from now on. Okay, and when you sign up, you'll be taking 2 videos where I show you exactly what to do. So hope this video helps. Thanks for watching. Looking forward till next week. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button now. Sign up to our powerful signal service, and I shall see you next week or in the next video. Well over to fxace.com.